But when you look at organizations, they don't have anything like that. Correct? They look at the background of the person, the education, and so on and so forth. But having said that, they don't know who the person is. It's only on
Yeah.
paper. What we do at Swayam is tell you who the person is. How do they think? How do they behave? Are they capable of doing the kind of work you want them to do? Are they the kind of people who will stick on to your organization? All those, we just decode personality. That's our strength. So
Okay.
we tell you who they are before you hire them, before you make a mistake, because any mistake is very costly for an organization.
Yeah. Yeah.
In terms of time, money, effort, everything works out very, very expensive. And plus the salaries that they have to pay every month, you know. So it becomes
Yeah.
very expensive. So we are here to help you save money, save time, save energy by letting you know who the person is. And then you take a call whether you want to hire him, you don't want to hire him or her, you want to hire somebody else. That's the company's call. We are here to give you data-based, science and data-based choices that you can make, better choices, better decisions that you can make about people. That's all we do. We just decode people. And I think that's a very important step.
Yeah. I mean, to be very frank, I didn't know that you can do it to that level, you know. Of
Yeah,
course,
yeah.
yeah, it's, I think
Because
what,
we assess people on their physiological, psychological, and ethical aspects.
again,
Yeah.
it's those tests, is it, like you said?
Yeah. It's through the tests. And then so we have multiple layers of analysis that we do,
Okay.
meta-analysis
Okay.
that we do. And then through that, we are able to pull out, all the information about the person. So some of the people who have taken the test, some of the students or even some of the adults, when we work with organizations, they've come back and said, this is like a mirror to my mind. I don't know, how did you do that?
Wow.
This is so accurate.
Yeah.
This the students, when they say, this is like a mirror to my mind, ma'am, don't tell my mom about it. It's so,
Yeah.
yeah. And we're very confident about an 80% accuracy minimum. But most of our clients come back and tell us this is about 95, 98% accurate. And that really makes me very happy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Of course. From not knowing to 95% is like such a
correct.
big jump and so
Yeah,
useful. I'm
yeah,
sure.
yeah. It's a complete 360-degree change.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And it helps you take so many decisions very scientifically with data in
Correct.
your hands. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not just
So,
gut feeling.
so is it limited to tests for the corporate? Because I think it's hiring based. It'll only be limited up to the test part of it for them to decide, right? Uh,
Yeah. So what we do is we administer the test on the candidates, and they will of course get a report, the PDF report, which will
okay.
decode their
Okay.
personality to them. And then for
Okay.
the corporates, what we also do is we do a group analysis. Like they will have 100, 200, 500 people taking the test. So we sit
Okay.
down at the back end, and me and a team of psychologists in our organization, we sit down and do a group analysis, and we tell them they would have certain criteria. The person has to be very friendly. They have to be able to manage teams. They have to be very, they should be able to work in teams, and so many such criteria.
Correct.
So we put down all their criteria that they want, and then we, sit and we do an analysis of all the 200, 300, 500 people, whatever it is. And then we come out with the list of people who will fit their criteria. May not be 100%, generally never, at least 70, 80%, 90%. And it's also sometimes the absence of certain criteria that they are looking for. So we
Yeah.
give them all that information, send them, put it into documents and send it to them. And then it's their call what they want to do with the information.
Yeah. I think all organizations should definitely get in touch with you because it's going to
I
save them a lot of
Yeah, a lot of time and money,
yeah,
absolutely. Yeah.
money,
But
efforts, everything.
correct. But do you know that awareness about how good psychometric tests can be is so low in India?
Yeah.
And that's the
I
difference
know.
between a Fortune 500 company or any other, company that we work with. It's the people, the companies who are aware, the top leadership who are aware of the power of psychometrics and go for it are able to do really well in the
Yeah.
business scenario. And people who don't believe in it, who say that I don't care about it, I am not going to do that, this is too much money, I'm not going to spend this money, all that stuff, no, they're constantly struggling
Yeah.
with
It's
people,
in
with
that
better.
loop, right? Like you said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
correct, correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is definitely one thing that they should take up and see
Correct.
like how
Yeah.
it makes a difference. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like the karma loop that we get into, no, the samsara.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Unless
no,
you
actually,
break that. Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, even I have worked in different organizations and we have seen this, like you said, it's
Yeah.
a definite loop. Every 2 years we
Yeah.
have change of people who are joining, leaving,
Correct.
and yeah, one of the reasons could be this, like you rightly said, that they're not fit, and in whatever way, there are multiple
Yeah.
things which, and we normally look at the resume, the what do you say, the professional skill set. Do
Yeah.
they know this
We
programming
don't
language?
whether they fit your values in the organization, because each company has a different set of values, different
Correct,
set of culture, and
correct.
what they want to contribute, whether they want to contribute, whether
Absolutely.
those kind of things. So if you get a person who doesn't match those values, they're not going to stick around. Your productivity takes a hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.